Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Stefan assists, Sloan's intense case, and intriguing divorce? According to spoilers for Days of Our Lives, EJ DiMera managed to remove Stefan DiMera from Salem. By the end of the week, though, Stefan hands himself in to the authorities. So when he needs a lawyer, may Stefan and Sloan Peterson Brady become even more popular? According to DOOL spoilers, EJ informed Stefan that he had discovered a means to assist him in leaving Salem. When Stefan learned that he was being sent to North Korea, he wasn't overly happy. Not only would Stefan lack housing and language skills, but he would also have to manage his finances independently. Stefan wasn't really amused by that part of EJ's assistance. However, Stefan is absolutely at a loss for what to do. Stefan visited Ava Vitali's residence in the Monday, March 18, 2024, episode. Harris Michaels was still enjoying the lingering effects of their passion in Ava's bedroom at that moment. Ava turned to face Stefan as she went to answer the door. Ava stated that it wasn't a good moment and attempted to gently push Stefan out. But it's obvious that Stefan missed the hint until it was a little too late. Before long, he found himself directly in front of Detective Harris Michaels. According to Stefan DiMera's bombshell Days of Our Lives spoilers, Harris claims that Stefan shot him in cold blood in a teaser clip for the week of March 18. During the conflict, at some point, while the investigator was battling for his life, Stefan informs Harris of what Ava was doing. Naturally, Ava gives Stefan a straight punch to the face. Spoilers have already revealed that Stefan turns himself in to the police at the end of the week. Stefan kind of blindsides EJ, just as EJ kind of surprised Stefan. EJ learns after the fact that Stefan turns himself in to the police and speaks with detectives. That might jeopardize both EJ's freedom and his role as district attorney. Stefan will require legal representation since he turns himself in to the police. Is Sloan going to represent Stefan in court? If so, is there a chance that Stefan and Sloan may get into some hot and steamy chemistry? Even though Sloan adores Eric Brady, she is tired of letting a baby steal the show. Therefore, we may definitely see Sloan sleeping with Stefan, particularly if he is unable to cover the high legal bills. Teresa and Brady are shocked to find Kristen kissing Alex in Horton Square. Teresa tells Alex that Kristen DiMera is insane and cries, "What the hell?" Jada takes Stephanie out with Bobby, her ex-boyfriend, who is now Stephanie's non-boyfriend Everett. "You are being oh so sympathetic to the poor guy," Jada tells Stephanie. "If he is a lying sociopath, so what?" Sloan became anxious at the last minute and didn't want Nicole to attend Jude's christening, despite the fact that Nicole had made all the preparations. Nicole persuaded her that whether she likes it or not, Holly views Eric as a father and Jude as a brother, so they are family. Nicole is obviously unaware that Jude is actually Holly's brother and that she and Eric are the parents of Jude, not EJ. Leo, who is there at the christening and stops the celebration by saying, "Sorry, I have something to say," is one person who is aware of this. Will the facts ultimately be revealed? But another fact does surface, and it also has to do with Nicole and Holly. Holly seems to be remembering that night again after EJ and Nicole blamed Tate for giving her the medications that put her into a coma for months. She tells Eric that the narcotics she ingested belonged to her, not Tate. Cut to a celebration, where Holly apologizes to her mother. Nicole answers, "Apologies for what? Will Tate be exonerated at last?" Eric and Sloan couldn't agree on a location for Jude's baptism celebration, and Sloan said that Eric wanted the celebration to take place at the DiMera mansion because of Nicole. Sloan rushed off when Brady arrived and discovered a hungover Leo in the town square. Brady cried for his own children in response to Eric's request for him to be Jude's godfather, before he eventually said yes. John chastised Stephen Nichols, for not notifying him about what transpired in Aria before deciding he wanted to turn himself in. EJ gave Stefan the assurance at the DiMera mansion that he was working on an escape strategy for him. Harris asked Ava about Stefan at her house, and the two had a passionate moment until Stefan barged in. Harris immediately accused Stefan of being his assassin when he appeared. The news that Stefan was responsible for Harris's shooting astounded Ava. Harris, who was upset with Ava for not disclosing her information, made a deal with Stefan regarding his accusations in exchange for him promising to keep Ava's involvement a secret. As newlyweds, Johnny and Chanel enjoyed a private moment together. While Abe confided in Roman about how Lexi's spirit had restored his memories and saved Paulina, Kate conversed with Paulina at the hospital. After Xander was given Sarah's bail, the two enjoyed a wonderful reunion. Teresa met Jude and Tate at the square, and she gave Eric an update about Tate. Now that he's not around, Xander and Sarah got to spend some alone time together, before deciding they'd rather hang out with Victoria. Constantine spotted Teresa in the plaza after spending the morning with Maggie and Victoria, and he told her of their strategy to obtain Alex's inheritance. After Holly kept blaming EJ for Tate's incarceration, Eric noticed her and assumed she was hiding something. Johnny and Chanel enjoyed a beautiful morning together, while EJ learned that Stefan had not arrived for his flight out of Salem. Leo was thinking about his next gossip column when a drunken Stefan paid Chad a visit right after he left the office. When Paulina was eventually allowed to leave the hospital, reporters barraged her while she was there. When she returned home, Johnny and Steve threw her a welcome home party. After she made a statement, Leo interrupted her celebration and insisted on an interview, saying it wasn't good enough. Stefan later seemed to give himself in when Jada, Elia Cantu, urged Harris not to pursue his relationship with Ava at the police station. Unknowingly, a shirtless Eric interrupted Sloan and Nicole in the living room at their house. Later, the two talked about Jude's christening, and Nicole reassured Sloan that she's pleased for Eric. Stefan was visited by EJ at the police station after handing himself in. Even though Stefan followed Harris's instructions and refrained from telling Ava about his confession, Harris was concerned about what would happen if Stefan broke the arrangement. John also made the decision to give himself in for what transpired in Aria, but not before visiting Constantine at the Kyriakis mansion to offer his apology. John intends to disclose what he did in Aria, but Holly soon comes clean in Salem. As Jude's christening day draws near, it could not be long until the baby switch mystery is revealed. Surely there is no romantic angle between Stefan and Ava on Days of Our Lives, yet. Ava is still very much interested in romantic pursuits with Harris. Meanwhile, Stefan is very much in love with his wife Gabby, even while she is in prison. However, sometimes people end up in bed in a moment of passion and not love. The duo is forcefully being partnered to work together by Clyde. And we know how intense the crime world can get. Would it really be a far shot for Ava and Stefan to get a little too close amid some action and drama? Honestly, we can totally picture it. It is no secret that Eric and Nicole still have feelings for each other, and always will on Days of Our Lives. It is something that even their spouses know, but choose to remain blind to. However, now that Nicole is going through such a difficult phase, it is totally plausible that Eric would want to comfort her.